Hi guys, let us talk about irregular or manual uh, waterfall chart. So in this case, you can see here the components on the is this is not the standard components, so it's not price, volume, and mix. You can enter any random labels in here. And the second one is like those values also random. Of course, you can total this one all the way down, and then you have this number all the way down here, and then you have this number. So it still have the rules in this view, but the numbers are random. You can enter any number. Uh, so the question here is like, can we, if we have this kind of thing, then can we still draw a waterfall chart, or in short, can we turn this one into this, which is like very regular uh, in here, and then you have the low value and the high value in this case, and then you can draw the waterfall. So in terms of visualization, you only need the low value and the high value to draw the bar. So this is a measure bar, and then you need these two. This one is in order to locate to put the bars in location, and then this one is to label the location shortly. If you use this one also okay, but it's a little bit long. Okay, so that's the great game plans guy. From here, which is irregular, to here, which is very regular. Also notice that in here we only have ABD and ABD as well. So this one has four, the total, the period or the segment has four in total, but then this one has only three. And then this one also the same thing. And then in the final result, we put everything in four. Okay, in four here, and then four here, and then four here. But then the missing one will be zero. So in this case, the missing one is C, and then C here, and then zero. Okay, so let us start from the beginning, which is this one. So in order to make this one regular, I need two things. The first one is to fill this one down, so all the value down, and the second thing is to add the measure um, label here, so later we can use, because the now value is not very convenient to refer to, and then it's not very stable as well in computing as well, so we don't want that. So the first thing I want to fix is the fill. So fill, if the value of the fill is now fill, then I will change one to measure, and otherwise I will keep the original fill value. That's it. So it will look like this. Okay, so you can see here before you have the now, but then after everything is measure. The second thing, I want to fill down. So in order to fill from row to row, um, you need to use the multi row formula in here, and then I will choose this option to update my fy. So how can I update this one? If my fy is now, then I will bring the value from the previous row. So the previous row in Outreach would be row minus 1 fy. So this one is the previous. Otherwise, I will keep it the original value. The original value is here. Okay, so after this, you will have something like this. Okay, so you see quite regular already. Everything is quite regular. Now I will do the next thing, which is to what they call it, Cartesian completion, which is to use a Cartesian product of this Fy, and then the Cartesian product of the field together, and then we will have the complete. Let me show you what I mean by uh, Cartesian completion. I will select only the guys without the major, because I know the majors has to be there. So the field will be different from major, measure, major. Okay. let me zoom it out a little bit in order for you to see the whole workflow. Okay. So until here, if you run the workflow, you will see this one. Okay, so in here you have A, B, C, D, and then in here you have 2, 3, 4. So if I group everything in here by FY, I will have the unique list of all the years within the minor or within the ABCD. And then if I group by the field, I will have the list of complete all the field. And if I multiply them with the Cartesian product altogether, I will have the complete view of my minus values. So it will look like this. Okay, so everybody has the ABCD already. Nobody is missing. And then I need to fill this one with the zero value because in the waterfall chart it will be zero. It will appear like a flat button there. Okay, and then I merge this one back to the original uh, with the union 2, and then after this you will see some value will appear twice. Okay, so you can see for example, this FY22B here will be 0 in here, but then in here it appear 20. So I need to group it a little bit. I group them all together in the same place. uh, Group them all together, but then the value I have to sum. I cannot group, so I change this group to sum, and then change this one back to the original name, which is val, and then that's it. Okay, so until here I think is okay already. And then what I need to do is just a little bit on uh, the order of the ABCD. So if you want to, you can just invent the order. You can just write uh, measure 1A, 2B, 3, and like that, and then you have the order. But I will show you another way to do it, which is to compute the order in here. So I will put the order column in here, and then I name a row number, and then I use this row number to imply or to derive the order for this each of the value. So I will group this one, and then I will take the row number here by mean and then by max, and I will explain why I do things like this. Okay, so you can see here the major appear to be number 1 in the first place, and then the max one is 15. So you can see the original value here. So the mean one of this one is here, and then the max one, or the last one, is here. Uh, the second one, B, appear in row, first appear in row 3, and then last appear in row 24. So you can see here as well. So B, the first appearance is this one, row, and then 24. Let us scroll out to 24, which is this one. Okay, so that's what I meant by imply. I don't need the max, I only need the mean. But then I want to show you the max and the mean as well, just to understand more about the method because of the statistic. Okay, now I can actually imply the field AZ already, which is the to string. Uh, so if I want to plus the mean with the field value here, I need to convert this one into to string, because the row num is a number, the row num mean row num is a number. So I need to string here, and then I close it. So after this, then we can go back to the original one already. So I will merge this one back to, we look up it back to the original um, value, which is here. And then I use the entire view of the view to match the view below. And then I append only this view AZ back to my. Okay, so there you go. So you can see everybody is it looks like very regular to me already, despite the fact that we start from here, which is very unprofessional, right? So the next thing is very standard to waterfall chart. So I need to derive three columns for the waterfall to work. The first one is fy long, the second one is fy short, and then the next one is the lower bound of the columns, which is y2, y1, and then the last one is y2. Okay. Now I will go one by one. The first one is fy long, very easy. I just combine this column and this column all together. So fy long will come out fy long, which is the fy combined with the field az. Okay. Mm, the fy short will be a little bit more complicated. We only need the if. So if the field is major, and then I keep the fy, otherwise I will keep the field and if. Okay, so after this you have 50% of the waterfall already. Okay, you can see here uh, you have this one. The other 50% will be to derive from here, which is the y2 first and then y1 later. I will use the multi-row formula again to for the y2. Name it what the y2, which is the upper bound of the waterfall, and then change this one to double precision number. I don't want the integer because a lot of the decimal places there. So if the field value is major, then I will keep the val. So it is equal to the total value of the year. Otherwise, I will have to bring down. So this is the running total. So I have to bring down the previous, and then I plus the value of the current column, and then and if. Okay, after this, you have the total like this. Okay, so it will be the total. Uh, I'm not quite sure if it works or not, but later I will check with the checking tool that I showed you last time already. Uh, it looks like uh, oh, so it doesn't work already because what you know why? Because we have to sort this one by fy long before we do any further thing. So I put the sorting in here, and then I sort by fy long. So now it looks like it does. Later we will check, but it looks like it works already. And then we move to y2, which is the last piece of our waterfall puzzle. Okay, so waterfall y1, uh, which is y2 minus the uh, value, and then we have the thing. Okay, so the easiest way to see if it works or not is this one. So basically, whenever you have the major in here, it has to be y1 has to be 0 because this is the bar chart, right? So it's have to start with 0 and then end with the total revenue of or the total number of the year. So it has to be 0 until here. Okay, so this one done already, almost done. I just want to use the sorting function in order to sort a little bit to give some order to my table. So I will put the important one up front, uh, and then I put one after two. Although in the computation, the one is computed after two, but then in the displaying order, we have to be use that one. I change this one to water diff because this one is the difference between the y1 and y2, and I put near the y1 and y2 here. Okay, so after this, you will have something like this. Okay, so you see something like this, and then you have everything in here already. Uh, I think we are almost done. I think we are done already. But the last thing is to check. So I will show you the check again using the cross table. I will check with the fy, not the fy long, not the fy short. And then I will check with the field. And then I will check with the different. And then sum all together. And then total column. I know that this one will mess up my order, so I have to sort those guys by fy, and then I add the browse tool at the end to watch. Okay, so there you go. There's one more thing to add, which is the measure in here, because I want the normally the measure is in front to see the sequence, to see the running total sequence. But in this case, because of the ABCD thing, so it will appear. So in here, you can see the FY22, the revenue is 155, and then plus A, plus B, plus C, plus D, and I have 255. And then 255 match to the next row, and then also again add all the way in between, and then you have 255, and then match to the total of 23. 23 no more already, the last segment of the waterfall chart already, so it keep it like that. Same thing happened with the next one. So from here 125, adding all the way to the 175, and then match the next one. Okay, so when you see the last total match to the next one, you trust your computational method already. Okay, so guys, very easy. How to do the how to convert the irregular or the abnormal waterfall chart like this into this. We have the process in our trick as well. So the next question is, if we have something like this, is the minimal waterfall, by the way, in which people try to minimize the representation by merging the few column into the fy column as well. So basically, this one is the two-in-one kind of thing. So the question is, can we get it back to, can we apply the same process like this in order to complete the waterfall in order to produce something like this? Uh, by the way, the order here is messed up a little bit. You see A is in here. In the second segment, A is here, and then B, and then C. But then in this one, C, B, and C, and then A. So the order is messed up a little bit. So the question here is like, is it okay to can we do something with this kind of like ad hoc waterfall? So the answer is yes, we can do that with um, from here we can use this formula to adjust the field first. So it will look like whenever you have the fy, then it will become major, and the rest will be like this, ABCD original. And the second one is that we try to remove ABCD in here. So is this before ABCD in here, and then you have the now in here. So after this, then it will be line for line with this one already. So the purpose is very clear, right, guys? So we just try to convert the two column into the three column format like this, and then now we have the line for line thing already. Then we just apply the same concept or the same workflow to the data, and then we come up with this as well. And then you see, it doesn't matter. They will be sorted ABCD anyway. And then if you check the numbers, and then you can trust your computational method. Okay, so guys, after this, whenever you want to build the ad hoc waterfall chart with like labels and numbers, you can key in yourself from Excel. Then you can have the Outreach workflow in order to do that.